With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Tonight, an intriguing matchup. Francisco Rodriguez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, guys, I'm not so sure he made a lot of friends in his last outing. Only threw 4 innings, didn't get a decision. Going to have to do a lot better job here in this one.
Delino DeShields is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Brett's got to get rid of it, and a rather easy first out. Brandon Phillips will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game, and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip out.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Gregorius is there. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2.
First baseman
Paul Goldschmidt will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. Stanton on the move. 0-1 pitch on its way. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Just getting started here in Philly. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Matt Latos, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he gave his ball club 6 complete innings, but didn't stay around for a decision. He'll look to get a W here in this one.
George Brett stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Latos gets the sign. Coming at him with the 0-1. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead. Kiner's there. Makes the play, 1 away. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for them to continue this winning streak?
Well, guys, this is a power-heavy lineup. You need to stay patient and get balls up in the zone that they can drive.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. DeShields is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Cut fastball, and it's by him, 1-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Under it is Phillips, and he will put it away to retire the side. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Ralph Kiner will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Andrew Lowry is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple. Martin Prado will stand in, and boy, look at that batting average to start off the month of April. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
The designated hitter,
Brad Miller comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but.
And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
batting 8. The right fielder, number 20.
Steven Souza will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate, and he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. Alcides Escobar will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. There's the hard stuff from K-Rod to start him out. It's 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he is in there at third safely, so there are runners at the corners with 2 away. Delino DeShields gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1. Brandon Phillips will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. They pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies 1. David Ortiz is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Latos is ready. 0-1 on its way. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
Well, that's a good spot for that 2-seam fastball. You know, remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
1-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply toward the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Batting 6.
Miguel Cabrera will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hit hard to short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Didi Gregorius will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So 1 out here with runners at first and third. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. He's set. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Tap fouled at home plate. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Chris Bryant will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, and that strikeout previously may have been just the kick in the pants he needed. He comes right back here and fires that fastball right by the next guy.
It's sharply toward third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Baseman number 5.
So striding in, George Brett, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. 2 down, runners at first and second. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Hard hit ball to second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in. The winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. There's the hard stuff from K-Rod to start him out. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
He definitely doesn't want a redo of that second inning, so it'd help him immensely if he could get the leadoff man here.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Fernando Rodriguez is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Ralph Kiner will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, this is normally a slam dunk RBI when you've got a big-time run producer like this at the plate. But he's not able to pick up the runner from third. You are not going to see that happen all too often.
Andrew Lowry stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Ripped on the ground to first. Glove by Cabrera. The tag, but it's not in time at the plate as he scores to make it 4-2. Martin Prado steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And that misses inside 1-0. That's wide 2-0.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for a hit.
Now Now batting.
Brad Miller stands in following an RBI single this first time through. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Tulowitzki for one. And he'll have to hold on to it there as the takeout slide had him well off balance.
The right fielder, number 20.
Steven Souza stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one. Smoke toward third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Troy Tulowitzki, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one.
Looking at Tulowitzki up there, you can't help but think of all the honors that have come his way, despite some pretty significant injury setbacks.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Goldschmidt is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Giancarlo Stanton digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Latos into his motion. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. Kiner is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. David Ortiz strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Phillips is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Alcides Escobar is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
You know, looking back at Escobar's production in the 2015 ALCS, it's a pretty good reason he was named MVP of that series. He hit a blistering .478. That's called carrying a ball club.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a play. 1 out.
Up next for Atlanta.
Delino DeShields will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, number 7.
Brandon Phillips will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep from rolling over.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Miguel Cabrera will stand in here, the reigning batting champion in the American League.
First baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Latos back to work as he gets ahead of the first man to greet him here. 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. DeShields waits on it. 1 down.
Now batting.
1 gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. In a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Oh, and you cannot get caught making up your mind to swing before you even see where the pitch is going to be. I mean, I wasn't even close.
Hit to first. To the bag with it is Goldschmidt to record the out.
The center fielder, number 25.
Mark Teixeira is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Latos has his target. Here's the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
That's inside. 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. Ralph Kiner will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he misses with it. 1-1. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Andrew
Lowry is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Not only is he close to going through the heart of this lineup, he may even strike out the side.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning. Leading off the inning, Chris Bryant, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Line towards center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He'll take the turn and head for second. George Brett will get a chance now following the leadoff double.
And being a left-handed hitter, he'll at least have a chance to pull one on the ground. Get that tying run over to 3rd base with just 1 out.
High in the air out to center field. DeShields shading to his right. 1 away. And he'll make it up to 3rd safely here with 1 away. So stepping in, Troy Tulowitzki, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. But no, he'll hold at 3rd. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind. 0-2 now. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy. Wow, just a jam sandwich right there. And All he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Bryce Harper will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Giancarlo Stanton digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Scorched to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 4-4 game. David Ortiz will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ripped down the first base line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 5-4 game. Miguel Cabrera steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced, and yet he's getting lit up. I mean, you've got to throw first pitch strikes, but they can't be hittable.
Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Boy, that's just pretty standard operating procedure right here. You get him leaning out over the plate on that slider running away, and then you...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Martin Prado will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Sam Dyson will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Martin Prado is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. 2-0 now. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. But it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
Oh, man. That'll drive you crazy on the mound.
And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Well, here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when we saw it live, and I'll tell you what, it's still tough to tell from that angle. We're going to have to see what the dugout decides.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Okay, well, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? Yeah, I think that shot right there makes it look like he might have been out. So this might be a well-used challenge.
Brad Miller stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Oh, he just about found the back door with that one. Just maybe an inch or 2 away.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Steven Souza is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Didi Gregorius will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Grounded up the first baseline. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Phillips showing off his range. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The center fielder,
Mark Teixeira
25.
ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Into the seats, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Now batting,
Chris Bryant steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up. Out in front of it, strike 1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, not a real good effort there. That pitch was never going to be a strike.
Down the third baseline. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Alcides Escobar is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Down by a run, your guys need you on base any way you can get there. Now you got to shrink that strike zone down and not go after anything that's not right there for you.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Delino DeShields is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike 1 and 2. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. Just his first stolen base here in the month of April. Hard sinker misses 2 and 2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3 and 2. There's Brandon Phillips. He waits on deck. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Calling for it, Teixeira. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Brandon Phillips will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances.
And meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
now batting, first baseman,
Paul Goldschmidt comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
And if they can get him here with a little luck, they may not have to face him again.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Even though this is still just a 1-run game, this thing could get ugly in a hurry. So if you've got an out pitch, you better pull it out of the bag right now.
Stanton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
left fielder number 4.
Ralph Kiner gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. And that finds the target, 0-2 now.
And this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Trying to hold the lead. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Just hung in there on that one. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. How about this for an at-bat?
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gregorius has it. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up. 2 left for Atlanta, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Justin Wilson will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Justin Wilson.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Troy Tulowitzki will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. In the air to center field and deep. Back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves.
A 2-run home run for Troy Tulowitzki. Number 196 for his career. And it's now 7-4. Bryce Harper is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, and they double him up. It's 8-4. Giancarlo Stanton stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. 3-0 now. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Settling in now, David Ortiz. He singled his last time up. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will be there in plenty of time as the Ortiz shift works again. And there are 2 away now. Miguel Cabrera digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first.
What? You know, that's a real surprise to me right there that he's only on first base. To me, that's a ball that he's got to have 2 on, but for whatever reason, he decides to hold on at first.
Didi Gregorius is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number
Mark
25.
Teixeira stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
3 runs already home here. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
Line drive to center field. DeShields is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So they do. Andrew Lowry comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Into the box, Martin Prado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Hit to short. Tulowitzki takes it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Brad Miller will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this.
Yes, and that ends the inning. Down. Steve Geltz is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. George Brett strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Troy Tulowitzki stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Heiner is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Bryce Harper gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee-high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
Up next for Philadelphia,
Giancarlo Stanton digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit. Striding into the box, David Ortiz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Yeah, he just chased out of the zone on that first pitch. This time he started to, but he wisely pulled it back.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show. kicking off the top of the ninth, Steven Souza. And they'll need him to get something going here. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Chopped foul right at home plate. To short, hit hard. Tulowitzki over to his left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Alcides Escobar will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. Grounded weakly toward third. Brett is up with it on the first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
Now batting,
Delino DeShields makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. And he lays off there, 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
the batter, number 7.
So coming to the plate, Brandon Phillips. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Right side, hit hard. Gregorius showing off the range. Throw on to first, he'll take care of him, and the Phillies will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
All smiles in that clubhouse again. Their 8th consecutive victory.